invocation by Frank Stevenson. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let us pray. Lord, we come humbly before you just to seek your presence and provision for the deliberations, the insight and understanding, the discernment, Lord, that we need for the affairs of this community, for which we have responsibility. We just trust in your ability and willingness to give guidance and direction in accordance with your intentions to do us good. Lord, overcoming our weaknesses and inadequacy to accomplish that. And we just rest in your faithfulness. In Christ's name, amen.
Amen. Misty, you check your mic, make sure it's on. Kim, can we have a roll call?
Yes, sir. Misty Cavanaugh.
Here.
Tony Space.
Here.
Adam Townsend.
Here.
Larry Knopfinger.
Here.
Frank Stevenson.
Here.
Chad Minzer.
Here.
Mayor, we do have a quorum.
All right, our first order of business is to approve the minutes from January 16th, 2024.
The city council meeting that was held on January 16, 2024 was held in the city council chambers at 4:30 p.m. It was called to order by Mayor Kevin Cotton. We had the Pledge of Allegiance and invocation. The mayor and all city council members were present for the meeting. We had approval of the minutes of December the 18th, 2023. We had approval of the bills and payroll. We had council committee report, appointment of the chairperson of the city council. Was a motion to appoint Frank Stevenson for that was approved. We had a discussion related to water, wastewater, stormwater engineering committee where a motion to approve a change order was approved. We had some department reports. We had a resolution to declare vehicles as surplus property. And we also had some reappointments to the Tourism Advisory Board. We had several reappointments on that. And then we also had an appointment to the Historic District Commission, appointment of a new fire chief, appointment of city council committee assignments. We went into closed session where we had a motion to go into closed session. We had a motion to return, and then we also had a motion to authorize mayor to negotiate the potential purchase of property. We had a proclamation and a recognition and an adjournment.
Do we have a motion? Are there any corrections to the minutes? Do we have a motion to approve the minutes? Do we have a second?
Second.
Any questions? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, motion passes. Next, we'll have the approval of bills and payroll.
We have the total general fund of $251,647.64, total sanitation of $166,904.99, total electric utility of $131,534.17, total water filter of $70,162.33, total wastewater collection and treatment of $257,937.17. We have an estimated biweekly payroll of governmental of $55,501, police $155,786, fire $159,818, transportation $32,892, cemetery $4,760, park $16,579, sanitation of $54,722, light fund of $93,254, wastewater treatment of $21,094, wastewater collection $33,479. Water and filter of $60,895 and Madisonville Sportsplex of $5,008 for a total estimated biweekly payroll of $693,788.
Do I have a motion to approve the bills and payroll?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Are there any questions? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, motion passes. You have in your packet, just for your review, the new business license from January 1st to January 31st, 2024. And then I also would like to recognize we have with us tonight Brad Porter. Brad is our new department superintendent for the electric department upon the retirement of Chris Melton. So Brad, if you'll stand up, we'll make you feel welcome. So thank you for coming. And thank you for saying yes. As we move on, we have Council committee report.
Mayor, at the January 16th joint meeting of the Madisonville Tourism Advisory Board and the Madisonville City Tourism Committee, there were 5 items that were recommended by the advisory board for funding. All 5 were made understanding contingent that invoices and reports be showed in event expenditures and how sponsorship funds are allocated for those events. The first event, and I make a motion to approve $180,000 for Deck the Park.
We have a motion for the approval of $180,000 for Deck the Park. Do we have a second? We have a motion and a second. Any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, motion passes.
Next, there was a motion to approve $25,000 for the Beach Bash and Bluegrass event.
So
Yeah, I'm sorry. I make that as a motion.
we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second that.
So we have a motion and a second for $25,000 for the beach bass. Is there any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Oppose.
One opposed?
Who
Yes,
did?
I did.
Adam.
Next, there was a motion. I make the motion to approve $10,000 for the outdoor movies.
Yeah.
Can you repeat that motion?
Yes, the outdoor movie series, I make a motion to approve $10,000 for that expenditure.
So we have a motion to approve $10,000 for the outdoor movies. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions? All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Motion passes.
Next, I make a motion to, for $25,000 for Harvest Fest.
I have a motion for $25,000 for Harvest Fest. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Are there any questions? All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Hearing none, motion passes.
Next, I would like to make a motion for $25,000 for fireworks for the 4th of July.
We have a motion for fireworks for $25,000 for the 4th of July. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions? All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Motion passes.
And one final request for $150,000 for the Wings Over Western Kentucky Air Show.
$125,000.
150,000.
150.
So we have a motion for $150,000 for the Wings Over Western Kentucky Air Show. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions? All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you. That's it.
So that completes the committee reports for the Tourism Committee. Next, we have new business. We have a resolution to declare equipment as surplus property.
Whereas the City of Madisonville Parks Department owns the following described property, they've got a list of equipment here. It's a Kubota mower, a Toro mower, another mower, a Grasshopper mower, pickup, a Ford pickup, and a dump truck. And whereas the City of Madisonville Parks Department requests to dispose of the equipment by means appropriate to KRS 82.083, now therefore be it resolved as follows, that the above described equipment is now declared as surplus property, and the city is authorized to dispose of the equipment by means according to KRS 82.083.
Do I have a motion to approve the list of surplus property from the city park?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any questions? All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Hearing none, motion passes. Next, we have the adoption of the 2024 personnel policy.
Whereas the City of Madisonville has made changes to the personnel policy that was adopted December 19, 2022, and updated August 21st, 2023, and the main purpose of the City of Madisonville Employee Handbook is to establish a uniform system for managing personnel matters for all city employees, and the handbook and the policies it contains provides direction for the employees in the performance of his or her employment duties so they can successfully contribute to the fulfillment of the city's mission to deliver the necessary government services to the citizens of Madisonville in the most effective and cost-efficient manner possible. Now therefore be it resolved that the city of Madisonville does hereby adopt the updates that are attached to the 2024 City of Madisonville Employee Handbook. And I have all those attachments here of everything that they are changing.
Do I have a motion to approve the adoption of 2024 personnel policy as presented?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
A motion and second. Are there any questions?
On page 2, let's see, it's supposed to be on page 62. And read there, it says at least once per week, the operator of these vehicles is responsible for ensuring that all safety equipment, headlights, brakes, turn signals, and horn are functioning properly. I think that ought to be struck out as once a week, but daily. Very last item on the second page.
So we'll let Lynn Owens, HR, address that. Adam, will you let him use that mic?
I think Bill said daily, then you know what's going on, because they use that stuff a lot.
So, yes, we basically, we talked through that process. It is the DVIR, which is something they do. Per DOT, it's only required for us to do once a week.
Is that right?
Mhm.
They just caught my eye. I mean, they told me we had to do it every day.
So that's putting our policy in line
Yes.
with what the
Our DOT guidelines.
DOT guidelines.
I'm good with it then.
Are there any other questions? We have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Hearing none, motion passes. Next, we have a resolution to accept bids for franchises to operate telecommunication systems within the city limits of Madisonville.
Whereas the city of Madisonville opened bids for parties interested in obtaining franchises to operate the telecommunications system with the city of Madisonville on January 3rd, 2024 at 2 o'clock p.m. Whereas after publication of said advertisement on December the 14th, 2023, the only bid received by Madisonville was from Open Fiber Kentucky. Now therefore be it ordained by the city of Madisonville, Kentucky as follows. Section 1, that the telecommunication franchise created by ordinance 2003-08 be and hereby awarded to Open Fiber Kentucky, who submitted the best responsive and responsible bid, and that the mayor shall be and hereby is authorized and directed to execute the telecommunications franchise agreement, a copy of which is attached. The effective date of the above telecommunication franchise agreement is February 1st, 2024. And I do have that franchise agreement attached to in your packet.
Do I have a motion to approve the franchise bid to operate the telecommunications systems within the city limits of Madisonville?
So moved.
Do I have a second? We have a motion and a second. Are there any questions?
Do a overview, 30,000 feet, what this, particularly is new about this?
Use the microphone.
So this is a company that has requested to provide services to citizens throughout the city, similar to maybe an AT&T or a Spectrum, and in order for them to do that, they have to have a franchise agreement to do business. Correct. Any other questions? All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Next, we have a municipal order.
This is the reappointment of Lee Riddle to the Historic District Commission, that Lee Riddle shall and hereby is reappointed to the Historic District Commission. The term shall be for 3 years, ending March 1st, 2027, and that Lee shall serve in accordance with the laws of the United States of America and the Commonwealth of Kentucky and the ordinances of the city of Madisonville.
Do I have a motion to approve the reappointment of Lee Riddle to the Historic District Commission? Do I have a second? I have a motion and a second. Any questions? All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Next, we have a proclamation, which is a joint proclamation of which is signed tonight by me and tomorrow will be signed by the Judge Executive, Jack Whitfield. And that proclamation reads that whereas February is American Heart Month, a time when all people, especially women, are encouraged to focus on their cardiovascular health, the City of Madisonville and Hopkins County enthusiastically join the national initiative to support our residents in their efforts to achieve better heart health. And whereas engaging in regular physical activity, maintaining a healthy diet and weight, managing stress, avoiding smoking and vaping, and getting quality sleep each night all reduce the risk of heart disease and help people live longer, healthier lives. While it is essential to see a healthcare provider if you have symptoms or risk factors related to heart disease, research shows that taking a little time each day to promote a healthy lifestyle can help improve your long-term heart health. And whereas the City of Madisonville and Hopkins County also honors those we have lost to heart disease and raise awareness of the actions that we can all take to prevent it. Now therefore be it resolved that we, Kevin Cotton, Mayor of the City of Madisonville, and Jack Whitfield, Judge Executive of Hopkins County, proclaim the month of February as American Heart Month in the City of Madisonville and Hopkins County, and urge all citizens to acknowledge the importance of the ongoing fight against cardiovascular disease. And I think that we have some representatives from Baptist Health Deaconess with us. If you all would like to come up, and we'll actually give you a microphone if you want to say a few words about heart health.
So we're really, really excited. I'm Erin Harkins. I'm one of the nurse practitioners with cardiovascular surgery here at Baptist Health. I'm a native of Hopkins County. I've worked other places, but I've been practicing medicine in the field of heart and vascular for 24 years. I'm really, really excited about the fact that we have a complete cardiovascular program here in Madisonville. We have state-of-the-art heart cath physicians. We have 5 or 6 cardiologists. We have a heart surgeon. He does vascular surgery, heart surgery, and vascular surgery. And so we're just really blessing our community. All of our nurse practitioners are homegrown and from here, so everybody has a lot of commitment to our community. So we're kicking off our heart fair at the end of the month, and it's our first heart fair since 2020. So we're really, really excited about that because COVID just really shut us down that year, and we haven't been able to bring it back. So we're excited to bring it back, and we're bringing it back big. So we want everybody to come out. We're doing lots of screenings, lots of information. We gave you guys some swag bags. Want you to come. There are some things by appointment, and there are some things you can just walk in for. So we're going to have a lot going on from 8 to 11 on the 25th. And then also to kick off Heart Month and just to try to bring awareness to the community, and you talked about doing prevention medicine and things like that. We also want to provide intervention. And we really want to see that we have interventions that are mobile in Hopkins County. I know that we have a lot of AEDs in our community that are usually mandated to stay on the wall wherever the facility is. But we have done a fundraiser this year with T-shirts, the providers and the nurse practitioners at the Heart and Vascular Center to raise money. We were able to purchase 2 AEDs, and we would like to donate those to Madisonville Police Department if they would like to have them to put so that they can be mobile, because I know that a lot of times they're the first responder over EMS, and so that can save some lives. So hopefully those will be in soon.
That's great news.
Absolutely.
Well, if you'll just join us at the front, I'll come around. Thank you very much.
Thank
And
you.
you'll get this tomorrow.
Okay, great.
Okay, with that being said, I think we have one final order of business. We have a motion to adjourn. Do we have a second? We have a second. All in favor Aye. We stand adjourned. Thank you all very much.